Hello, our topic was the impact of HB2 on North Carolina's tourism industry. I'm Molly Rose.
I'm Emma DeMint.
Connor Bass.
Chris Petroselli.
And Joseph Vallone. On March 23, 2016, the North Carolina General Assembly passed the Public Facilities Privacy and Security Act, also known as HB2, which was signed into law by Governor Pat McCrory. This law put into place a statewide policy that would, among other provisions, ban transgender individuals from using public bathrooms that do not correspond to the sex that is indicated on their birth certificates.
Charlotte City Council voted to join 17 of the 20 largest U.S. cities in adding gay and transgender people to its non-discrimination ordinance, fulfilling a campaign pledge by Mayor Jennifer Roberts. Cities is just where the impact starts.
An estimated $5 billion have been lost over the past year due to sex and gender roles in business. While most of this money was lost in federal funding, some other losses include business impacts from hospitality, restaurants, events, and facilities.
HB2 made a claim for North Carolina, and that has cost our state's reputation in some instances. This has had a hard impact on the tourism industry. Our research showed the impact not only hit large public facilities, entertainment industry, sporting events, all the way to local restaurants and hotels.
The Charlotte Regional Visitors Authority says that the city has lost 13 conventions because of HB2, and that there are 29 groups that are hesitant to bring their events or organizations to the state. 5 states ban travel to North Carolina: Connecticut, Minnesota, New York, Vermont, and Washington, and many cities now ban public travel to North Carolina because of HB2.
In the entertainment industry, tourism agencies from Asheville to the Outer Banks have been hearing from out-of-state travelers who oppose the law and say they've crossed North Carolina off their list of destinations. And also, Bruce Springsteen has canceled his April 10th show in Greensboro, North Carolina. His reasoning: some things are just more important than a rock show, and this fight against prejudice and bigotry is one of those. Furthermore, PayPal has abandoned plans for a 400-job center in Charlotte, North Carolina.
The sporting industry has also seen a large impact from HB2. The NCAA pulled 7 championship games from the March Madness tournament. The first and second round were supposed to be held in Greensboro Coliseum, but they were moved to a significantly smaller venue in Greenville, South Carolina. A CBJ analysis estimated sporting events lost due to HB2 could cost Charlotte $300 million by 2020. Charlotte has also lost the 2017 NBA All-Star Game and this year's ACC Football Championship.
We also see this impact on North Carolina's hotel industry. Wrightsville Beach resort owner shared an email she received from a Massachusetts family stating why they canceled their reservations. They said they will now be staying in the more progressive state of South Carolina. The Carteret County Tourism Authority said Emerald Isle has reported several beach house rentals that have been canceled because of HB2. Due to these cancellations, it has been calculated that there's a total potential loss of $8.9 million in just hotel booking alone.
The impact of HB2 has trickled all the way down to local restaurants in North Carolina. Large franchise companies now do not allow for North Carolina to be put on a list for a new expansion or for a new facility. Restaurants are also suffering due to out-of-state tourism being affected because these tourists want to feel very comfortable whenever they enter the restaurant. However, they cannot feel comfortable whenever HB2 is invading on their privacy. Furthermore, restaurants and events coexist with one another. Many small business restaurants who rely on large events say that the state pulling the events because of HB2 are hurting them severely.
We have a few recommendations for how North Carolina's tourism industry can still thrive in these circumstances. The first one, we encourage private and corporate brands to take their own stance on this issue.
We also recommend that North Carolina as a whole advertise HB 142, the new law that is a repeal or compromise of HB2. Some are still unsatisfied, but this law, however, marks an improvement in the NC tourism industry.
We would also encourage the tourism industry to use this as an opportunity to reach other special populations or diverse groups.
And here you can see a list of our references.